Hey guys, welcome back to another build video with your boy Bishop Boas, and as always, the TWC family. Today, guys, we're going to be taking a look at our main damage build for raids. So the footage you guys just watched was from some of my other characters, and this is my main character where everything is optimized out, everything is maxed out, and we're going to take a look at the build real quick before we show you the damage. So right now we are running it with Survivalist, but you could also go with Demolitionist for certain areas or certain bosses. We have a military AKM with max damage to assault rifles, max health damage, and max damage to targets out of cover with Strained. So Strained is giving us 10% crit hit damage for every 0.5 seconds you are firing, and it can stack up to 5 times. So when fully stacked with this gun, you're going to get at least half your magazine with extra 50 crit damage. It's a lot of extra damage, guys. Make sure you remember that. The second gun that we're using is a classic M1A, and we're using this just as backup. But we have max rifle, max crit damage, max damage to targets out of cover, and we have the talent as Boomerang. Critical hits have a 50% chance to return the bullet to the magazine. If the bullet is returned to the magazine, the next shot has 40% increased damage. So not only if you get a critical, do you get the bullet back automatically in the magazine, you are also getting 40% more damage on that shot. For the build, guys, we decided to go with 3-piece Providence. 1, 2, 3. We have 1 Grupo Sombra, we have 1 Fenris chest piece, and we have 1 Walker piece for an extra 5% weapon damage. So guys, the backpack we're using on this build is the Gift. It's a Providence Perfect Vigilance backpack. Again, everything's maxed out. We got weapon damage, crit chance, and a max crit damage mod. We're running Perfect Vigilance on the build, which increases total weapon damage by 25%. Taking damage disables this buff for 3 seconds. On our chest piece, we're running Focus on the Fenris. It increases total weapon damage by 5% every second you are aiming while scoped 8 times or higher, up to 50%. The important thing about this talent, for both of your guns, you have to run an 8-time scope or higher. So for the optic, we're using the CQB SS scope times 8. That scope is also giving us 30% more headshot damage, and you'll see why that's important in a second. So with everything maxed out, all of our attributes maxed out with the full damage, we're going to look at the stats real quick again. We're at 56 crit chance and 193 crit damage, and that's without Strained proc. Once we have Strained fully procced, we're going to be at 243 crit damage, guys, which is a lot of damage. So, again, the important thing when running this build, if you look at where my ammunition is right now, you'll see a little bar going up next to the binoculars. That's our focus talent. So let's take a look at some of these damage numbers. 1.4, 1.6, 1.6. This build does a massive amount of damage, guys. And as long as you're holding your aim in while you're reloading, you won't lose your focus stacks. So if you continually scope in by just holding your left trigger, you'll continue to have the focus stacks. Now, guys, I would highly recommend that you run this build with all reds. I would not put any armor into it. Just do weapon damage, crit chance, and crit damage on all of your pieces. When we're hitting those headshots, and we're alone right now too, guys, remember that. We're at 1.6 million. When we have a medic in the team for the raids, we're going to get another 25% damage from their future initiative. If you have a demolitionist in the team, that's another 5% damage to targets out of cover because of one of their bonuses. Now imagine if your target's on status effects, and now that we have a survivalist on the team, that's another 10% damage. If you have multiple people on your raid team running different specializations, you guys can stack a lot of extra damage on top of this. The highest I've seen this go within a team is almost 1.8 million per AK round. So again, guys, there's the damage one more time. And now let's show you guys the M1A. 3.7, 4.4, 4.4. So hope you guys check this build out. We have a lot of fun using it during the raids and during some PvE activities. So make sure you guys take a look at it. Try it out. I promise you, you won't regret it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you guys on the stream. Have a good one, everybody. See you soon.